Ooh, welcome back to Terra Firma Rescue. Last episode, we started on this house, and we also mined out a graphite and kaolinite vein in order to get the materials we later need for fire clay. We also obtained a bronze anvil, but we didn't really do anything. Oh yeah, also the leather. I think that was the first thing we did. It was not sequential. And over here, we also have some cows. There's 3 of them now. I mean, this one's not in the cage. Hello. And we have the coke ovens here now, producing charcoal, just passively. They're kind of slow though, so I might want to make even more of them. So first thing I want to do is create a vanilla pumpkin farm. And to do that, we need to turn this dirt into regular dirt. The only way we have now is to combine sand, rotten flesh, and 3 saplings of our choice. Now we actually don't have that much rotten flesh, so I do need to purposely go kill some zombies. Luckily, one of the quest rewards gave us this really good weapon. By the end of this episode, I want to be able to get to iron, which is kind of a lofty goal, considering where we're at. Okay, we made 3 dirt. Okay, that kind of sucks. That was quick. So we can't mine this top layer because there's gravel right above it. It's really dangerous. I mean, I could try, I just probably die. Wow, that just destroyed like an entire layer of ore. Okay, yeah, I'm not doing that. Okay, that's probably enough Galena. Alright, now we need to go out and get some Cassiterite. Looks like a lot of these crops have fully grown up, except for these tomatoes. So I'll harvest all these soon. It's generated on a rock border. Yeah, it's very possible that the entire vein was destroyed, and I should probably find another tin vein. Oh, I found it. Yay. Hopefully this is not a super sparse vein. This is the most sparse vein ever. Oh my gosh. Guess I found a layer with a way more. Wow. Way more dense, but still kind of sparsely populated. So 20 Cassiterite right here. I'll be making bronze for now in batches of 5 ingots, so that's 500 units. So that would be 450 copper plus 50 tin, which is a good ratio, 9:1. Time to feed these guys again. $15 bronze. Alright, so now we're going to make 2 bronze sheets, and for that we need to heat up 4 ingots. With these 2 bronze sheets, I believe I can make a file. First I need to craft the file head actually, and then put that on a stick. We'll need these later for rods. Like ingots, you can place sheets on the ground like that. I accidentally wasted 2 bronze, so I'm going to use the remaining I have to make some new tools. That's enough for now. I literally have no idea if I have enough time for this. Collect water. Feeding time, guys. Alright, so with that, we've unlocked the quest for the wooden bathing pot, which is what we will use to get treated wood planks. Alright, taking this copper reinforced bucket, we can go over here and just scoop some creosote oil right out. And there we go. So then, if we make some lumber and then convert it into planks, we should be able to, yeah, just right click and turn it into treated planks. This also gives us, okay, yeah, that's kind of a weird quest because this is a choice reward, but there's only one choice. Whatever. So this is a leather water sack. It is basically a better version of the water jug, which I guess we can now store here because we don't really need it. Now we can get it from a barrel like this, and it lasts much longer. This is probably like, can fill maybe 1.5 full bars of thirst, which is better. Alright, what's next is the bellows. So I can grab the treated planks I have over here. Oh wait, those turn into regular sticks? Why? But we can use a saw? No, we can't. What? Why are they so weird? Okay, yeah, I think this is exactly enough sticks. And with that, we can make 2 bellows. The way the bellows works is pretty simple. Oh wait, it's not facing the correct direction. When I click on this, it's going to blow air into here, which will heat up the forge beneath it, which will allow me to reach higher temperatures. Right now, our maximum temperature is yellow white. With this, we'll be able to get to the max temperature brilliant white. I don't know what to use this other bellows for. I did say we might set up another forge here. Now that we finally have this bellows, go in here and heat up these clay bowls into mixing bowls. Yeah, this is actually taking forever. I'm gonna make some more plates while we're at it. Because we do need 2 bronze double sheets, which means 4 of these. So obviously burning at a higher heat will consume the coal way faster. I think the best place to place this is right next to our cairn. With these, now we can heat these bronze sheets up. We actually need to heat them up again to weld them again into double sheets. It's kind of frustrating. And also start grinding our kaolinite. So you have to click on this little handle here. It's kind of blocked out by the one probe stuff. And you can basically very, very slowly grind materials out. And we need kaolinite powder in the making of something called fire clay. We also need to grind our graphite. And if I get my file, and file these down into rods, now we can make a bloomery. Oh, wrong order. Nice. Before we use this bloomery though, I do want to improve our infrastructure a lot. It's very lacking. So if we combine all these ingredients, just right click, it'll start making fire clay. Nice. With fire clay, you can do the same kind of napping as you can do with rocks and clay. Like when you click it, it brings up a GUI. Now the only thing we actually want to make is a crucible. And for some reason it comes out fully formed and already ready to use. It's very confusing. So I'm gonna place this here for now. The crucible is very useful. It can store molten metal, which doesn't sound that useful yet, but it will be. It's kind of like a way larger ceramic vessel, though we'll probably still use ceramic vessels to get ingots like this. The thing you need crucibles for in the future is more complex alloying. In the ceramic vessel, there generally isn't that much space. Also, I believe you can't melt ingots down in there. I might be wrong on that. So when you start making really complex alloys, the crucible is the go-to. I can also make some clay fire bricks. I'm actually gonna turn the rest of these into fire bricks. We'll do this later, but we do need a lot of fire clay. I'm gonna mine some smooth stone in order to complete my bellows quest. It gives me some iron, which I don't want to go through the trouble of mining yet. Oh wow, I'm just getting terrible food. Slime. Let's see if I can find some iron. I went so far, I got to the borax. It's definitely not that way. Well, found it. I don't know if the screaming is necessary. I'm going to go east and hope I can find another patch of pumpkins, because waiting for them to grow is just unreasonable. Jute. Wow, no luck. That is crazy. I'm gonna soak this jute. It's going to become jute fiber, which I can turn into string. So I've reached a level of familiarity to where I can now milk this cow. I can only do it once per day, but that's pretty cool. Looks like these are ready, so we can convert them into string, like so. So we're gonna make the Bloomery now. I kind of removed this section in the corner. I think it'll just look better aesthetically. So to just start off, you build a base like this, then like this, going over. This looks right. This is about where I want it to jut out. Alright, so this Bloomery now has effectively a height of 2, but we want it to be taller. So I believe we can extend this pattern 2 more. And this will just make it easily accessible. This should be enough to process 24. So each layer can process 6. Well, no, because the first layer's used up, so each layer can process 8. So this is where we need to use our charcoal. We've kind of been neglecting our coke ovens. I should probably stop doing that. This is the part of TFC progression where you'll start needing an absolutely stupid amount of charcoal. So I placed the bloomery down here. I hope it recognizes that this is a valid structure.
20 minutes later.
Okay, so the problem I was having, I got the shape wrong. It is supposed to be more of this shape. So yeah, there we go. So it's gonna share a wall. What? Why you no work?
1 eternity later.
Oh, I never converted this into TFC charcoal. I'm an idiot. I'm a total idiot. There's no hope for me. There's no hope for me as a person. There's nothing that can be done for me. I spent so long trying to solve what was basically a non-issue. Wait, it's time to ladder clutch. Okay. Wow, I did it from a height of like 6 blocks. Alright, now that we've finally gone through this problem, we can put equal parts iron ore and charcoal at the same time. Fire starter here. Nice. I don't know if this looks jank or not. Maybe it'd look better if it was centered in, but I do like this in the wall design a lot. Never done it before. Considering each batch of iron takes 32 charcoal, and that gives us, I think, 6 iron. It's expensive. Iron is expensive. Once we get iron, we can make shears, which will allow us to finally build a sensible tree farm. Because beforehand, getting saplings is very hard, but Terra Firma shears, they're pretty overpowered. So they insta-break leaves, and they also have infinite durability as long as you use them on only leaves. Pretty broken. So this takes around 6 hours. Again, this is also nerfed, kind of like this pick kiln smelting here. It's a welcome change. I don't like waiting. Alright, looks like our bloom is done. So first we refine it by hammering it down into a more cube-like shape. Oh, where is my... Then we split it into individual ingot-sized pieces. And we'll heat it up again. Nice. So we should make some more. Again, I think we only have enough charcoal at the moment to make around 3 to 4 batches. So it is definitely something we need to work on. Anyways, I want to turn one of these into a tool. Wait, no, I want to turn 4 of these into plates. Oh right, we can't work with these yet. You know, I keep forgetting like the most basic things. In the meantime, we can heat up this bronze, because I do need to make a few plates before I make a wrench. Nice. So now we have a raw iron anvil. Now I'm going to take the opportunity to make 2 sheets. Oh wait, I got the recipe wrong. Oh, that's funny. So now we're going to make some vinegar. So for vinegar, you want to get it as close to 100 ounces of red apples as possible, because basically it's 10 ounces of fruit for 1 bucket of water. So this is 10 buckets. We don't want to be wasteful, because if we give like a full stack, it'll do the same thing, but we'll waste a bunch of fruit. Oh wait, that outputs cider? Oh wait, oops. What works for vinegar again? We mainly want vinegar, so... Oh, okay. First we need to make some sort of alcohol. That makes more sense. And then we can turn that alcohol into... Okay. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. I'm gonna harvest all these crops now. So we'll combine these into 1 stack. Then if we split this into 4, that should be enough to make 4 barrels of vodka, I believe. And there goes all our water. So with these treated planks, it becomes much easier to make soft hammerheads. And I believe these also have slightly more durability. Oh wait, they have slightly less durability? Okay, whatever. I don't care. Now that we have 10 chests, we can go over here and use this bathing pot. And we can place the chests in and get a vanilla chest out. These chests are way more useful. They don't discriminate on what they can store. I believe we do have enough creosote to get through all this. Nice. That gives us way more tin as a reward. Yeah, we just made so many chests, I don't even know what to do with them. Guess we'll just place a row down here. And I need a few more barrels collecting water out here. It is time to finally get enough sheets to make a wrench and also process the rest of this iron. Oh crap, I ran out of water. Well, luckily there is another solution. So if you place your items inside of a chest, they will cool down slightly faster than usual. Well, much faster than usual, but not as fast as it would for water cooling. And with that, I can make a wrench. Nice. Unfortunately, I don't think there's the same solution for ingots. I think you just need water. You know what, maybe I shouldn't make this much vodka. And with these 2 wrought iron ingots, I'm gonna make 2 knives. So draw, hit. That would be at least minus 33. That's a lot. So I believe this is plus 13. So if I do this 1, 2, 3, that's plus 39. Then draw, heavy hit. Yep, works. And then we can make shears. So that's just 3 hits. Right. Looks like I'm offset by 1. That means if I do this, then I can do medium, light. There we go. Time to show off these shears. Oh wait, there's kind of zombies out here. I'm trying to find a good tree to break right now. So this tree. Yep. That is loud. But the good thing is, this now makes it pretty viable to have a tree farm. As you see, the durability doesn't go down at all. It's pretty busted. Breed. Oh wait, I don't need to watch. Did that do anything? Okay, it did. So, pregnant, 4th of July. Okay, that is a very long time from now. Honestly, this might be better if we bring the rest of the cows in the general area. The thing is, I simply don't have enough food. I only grew like a certain amount of food, so... Although I can do, I believe I have some green bean seeds. Yeah? Green beans grow pretty fast, as do tomatoes and bell peppers. So I can probably replant these. Anything related to wheat, barley, any grain takes pretty long to grow. That's a lot of sticks. So yep, we don't need to be using these grass ropes anymore. They're kind of actually superior to ladders in some ways, because ladders need a block to be on, but grass ropes, they can hang down. I don't really care though. We're not really gonna make a tree farm per se quite yet, but I will plant a lot of trees right now. As you can see, we already have some growing. These trees need a lot of time and also a reasonable amount of space to grow. Some of them are way larger than others. These are pretty similar to vanilla trees in terms of how much space they need. However, if you plant two trees close enough to each other, for example, 2 blocks away from each other, you might think, okay, they don't have enough space, but actually, if you shear all the leaves off of one of them, the other one will probably pop up if it is ready to grow. And if trees are close enough to each other, you can kind of have a cascading effect. When you chop down one tree, all the other trees will fall at the same time. Therefore, you can make extremely extensive tree farms. And you just have to hope that none of these grow into like the large variant. Well, actually, you might want to hope for that. Those give you a lot of wood. These aspens, as you can see, they extend 2 blocks away. There are other tree types with way more variation, like these pine. So look, this one is tall, but it doesn't have that many leaves. But this one is super wide. So generally you want consistent trees and tall trees. Consistent and tall trees. And that means these are not necessarily the best trees, because sometimes they're pretty short. There is this tree type, the Douglas firs. They grow super tall. They're not that wide. I mean, they're still too wide for the cascade effect to happen. I believe they're 3 blocks wide in each direction. But they're so tall that each one basically gives you 16 logs. You grow like 20 of them, that's 20 sacks of wood. I'm going to build up the floor of the house a bit more, the second floor of the house. And then I might be able to end the episode there. It's not really anything else I want to accomplish. It's almost finished. I will place a second jack-o'-lantern. I think around here is good. Okay, this is not a good spot for the bed. So we could probably extend this upper floor, make it a bit more interesting, and split it into different rooms that kind of jut out from the house a bit. I'm just thinking very vaguely because I honestly have no idea how to build. There isn't a downstairs yet, but so we'll basically have a downstairs section and it can contain a cellar for storing food. I think that would be very nice. In TFC, a good way to store food is a cellar with ice packs. You need to make these cellar walls. They're not that expensive. Really, I could make them now, and then to store the food, you have these cellar shelves. Since it's an insulated environment and it's also cooled by ice, the temperature inside of there drops a lot, which means food decay is decreased a lot. So yeah, it's something I didn't explain before. Temperature is also a huge factor. If it is too warm, it will decay faster. If it is freezing temperatures, it basically won't decay at all. That said, I should probably get started on that next episode. We'll also try to get the primitive blast furnace, which will be the first thing that can give us steel. So basically, the primitive blast furnace can have 4 layers, and each layer requires you to plate it with iron sheet. So that is 24 iron right there for 1 layer. I want to make at least 2, otherwise it's too slow. That's going to be quite a lot of iron. So I'll be doing the grinding for that probably at the beginning of next episode.